We have insecurity and we have anger, right? I'm hearing that those may be two emotions that this person will trigger within you. It may be that you will trigger these within each other. Listen to your intuition. I'm hearing. There's a reason I was, blabbing so much about that. We feel into their energy. So you have to really find that balance between, there are certain things that you want and you dream about, and just taking things for what they are. I feel this is insecurity about future. Is he ready? Is he ready to stay? Can we make this work if certain things are still not yet closed? I want to read this anger to you. Maybe this will be important for this collective. There's a reason we have this in the center of a spread. Anger is a projection of unprocessed emotions such as lack of control or frustration with ourselves and with the external world. It can also come from unhealed grief, heartbreak, fear, and or sense of injustice. To release anger, we need to deal with our emotions first. Teach ourselves to accept things we cannot control. Focus on controlling what is happening within us. And lastly, trust that everything happens for a reason and carries opportunity to grow. When we are healing, we understand that anger is expression of sadness and despair. We give ourselves grace, love, and kindness in process of healing and consciously choose to respond instead of reacting. I feel that you may have moments of little bit of frustration and a little bit of anger on how things are happening, right? So maybe you have been, hoping and dreaming for your masculine to return, but the way things are coming back, the way things are returning, his energy, still some attachments that maybe you energetically feel, it just makes you angry. I'm hearing, this is what I've been waiting for all these years. It's funny, because our masculines, when they're not yet fully in their divine energy, in their divinity, they really confuse what we want, okay? Because true man, true divine masculine in his divinity, the very important quality of that man that most distorted men don't have is to listen. A woman doesn't want a man to give her what he wants to give her. He wants him to give her what she needs. All right, true divine masculine feels into the energy of his woman and gives her what she needs at that moment of time. And I'm going to give you an example. Men think that, just a silly example, but it's coming to my mind. Men tend to think that if they, for Christmas, let's say, if they bring us a whole bunch of present, expensive things and trips and handbags and it's going to make us happy. And all we want is to spend time with them. I'm talking here about true divine feminine women, right? Because surely there's going to be distorted women who want that gift, right? But because they live in this physical world, because they want to be the protector, the provider, because they love giving, right? Connecting to that masculine energy, but that final element is to listen, right? So oftentimes they stop themselves from returning because they feel, I don't yet have the job, I don't yet have the money, it doesn't matter. The security that we need is the security that true masculine carries within, right? Is to be that rock. There is a lot of unknown in this energy. There's a lot of insecurity. There's a lot of confusion as well. We have connection. I am very confused. I am rarely as confused in the reading. So I feel like there is a lot of confusion. I feel like things can go many ways. But see, here's the thing. This is the thing. It's coming to my mind, so I'm going to say it. This is the key thing that we want from our masculine. And this is for what they're not understanding, okay? When we want the masculine, the true divine feminine, when she wants the masculine to return, it's not like we dream that they're gonna come in on white horse and knock on our door with a huge diamond ring, and they're gonna give us all this money, and we're gonna move into this new house. We don't care. We don't care about all these things, okay? What true divine feminine wants is zero confusion, okay? You can come back with zero money, with your wallet empty, okay? You can be in between jobs. It doesn't matter. But true inner divine masculine is, I got you, baby. Don't worry. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. I'm going to handle all these situations, right? I know you're my queen. I know you're my rock. I know you're my lighthouse. I know we're meant to be together. Everything else, maybe we don't have the money for everything. Maybe we live in different cities, whatever that is. There's always some sort of an issue with the divines. I'll figure it out. That's all right. I'll figure it out. What is it for me as a divine masculine, right? We'll figure it out. It's the knowing, it's the stability, it's the security, it's the lack of confusion. And there's a lot of confusion in here, which is making me feel that this masculine is not really in his masculine energy. Because it's like he wants to run to you, but there's still some ties, right? There's still some insecurities. We have resistance as well. I feel this is your resistance. I feel you're like a little bit in between, like I want it, I've wanted it, I feel like maybe it's time, but something inside of you, it's telling you it's this time. It's not time. It's not time. And sometimes there's this temptation, maybe we could be together and heal together. Yes, we come into union. Sometimes as divines come into union, perhaps you haven't yet activated abundance fully from your path. It's absolutely okay. Perhaps you still have healing to do and you're gonna be healing together. That's absolutely okay. But I don't know how to explain this to you guys. You need to come renewed, right? In this renewed energy. No cords with the past. What's in the past, it's in the past. Karmic relationships, what happened between us in the past as well. That they're showing me like someone like walking into that lake to get that clearance. You know how sometimes they do like baptisms or like, you know, cleansings, like ritual cleansings, like in the river, they put you in there. They're showing me that. They need to come back to us renewed. It's not about money. It's not about houses. It's not about amazing careers, right? It's about renewed. I'm a different person because I've healed. I went to hell and back. All the doubts are gone. All the karmic energy, poof, gone, been, right? I'm no longer this confused man that I was. I'm your divine masculine. That's all we want. And I'm not sensing, but I'm guided to check on his energy. So let's go. Let's do this. This is a very weird reading. It has zero structure. I don't know where we're going. I feel like I'm touching on different things randomly, but you guys know that I always embody your energy and the energy of a situation. So it's madness right now. There's no place for union in madness. Do you know what I mean? Let's check his energy. I literally have no idea what's gonna come out. We have to, okay, let's take those three. Okay. I feel like there's still a little confusion. There's still a little insecurities. There's still a little healing that needs to happen separately, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We have, who is this divine masculine? He's confused. He doesn't know yet. He felt the urge. He felt the need to reach out to you. He cleared out some part of his karma and he really wanted to make sure that you know that, right? But he doesn't fully understand. I'm going to read this card to you because it's really beautiful and maybe for other masculines watching so we can all learn what truly is divine masculine. The pillars of divine masculine are, the pillars of divine masculine are truth. Truth, I know my truth. I know who I am. I know who you are to me, right? Commitment. I want to commit to you. I'm committing to you, no matter what's going to happen. Because think about this. If a man waits to have a certain amount of money or to have a specific apartment or a specific job, how will he ever be your masculine? When we come into union, it's not like we suddenly, live this perfect life until the end of our days. Life is life. There's going to be difficulties. There's going to be difficulties with finances, with money. It's the attitude. It's the approach. It's not a man that has tons of money. It's a man that will always be able to say, don't worry, baby, I got you. I will figure it out. We will figure it out. We'll make it work. Because life is always ups and downs, right? So we have truth, we have commitment, to readiness to commit to you, no matter what. To commit to you, to commit to himself, to commit to the journey. Loyalty in, I always say this to you guys, loyalty to a very core, because a man is a container, right? We can never relax into our true femininity if we don't feel safe in a container energy of our man. So if we're constantly worried that maybe he is still texting with his ex, or maybe he has some women that he, connected to, and they still follow him on social media and they're watching his stories and they're liking, it's if you have to explain loyalty to your partner, you're going to get nowhere. Nowhere. And in divine unions, in true divinity, true meaning of loyalty, I always say this to you, mobster kind of loyalty. Ride or die kind of loyalty. I won't even think to even by mistake do something that could ever even cause you this much of a distress. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, right? So we have trust, we have commitment, we have loyalty, we have humbleness. Very important, not to be cocky, Casanova, but to be humble, appreciate what you have in life. Power, because is this power that I mentioned to you guys. Power doesn't come from money. Anyone who has millions on their bank account can solve issues. True man is a man, it's this caveman, what I always say to you guys. If you find yourself on a different planet in different times, right? Go and find me some food. Go and hunt. Go and create shelter, right? It's this power that comes with masculinity, not with money. How can true divine masculine think that true divine masculine is supposed to destruct and reconstruct this current system that we live in that bases money on power? No. Power is your inner power, is the power of your spirit, is the power of your character, is the power of your creativity. And integrity. Words match actions. Integrity. Integrity and honesty. It's coming to my mind that integrity is also, I will never lie to you and deceive you in any way, including if I want to know what's going on in your life, I will look at your social media from my actual account. Regardless the consequences. I will not hide behind a mask, a fake account. I will not hide behind, oh, I'm still attached. I said integrity, true integrity. It is what it is. What you get is what you see. There's no deception, zero deception, okay? That's true divine masculine energy. Truth, commitment, loyalty, humbleness, power, and integrity. True divine masculine understands the responsibility and importance of his role in this physical world. You are the builders of a reality. Of our physical world is your dominion. The divine masculine is the protector and the provider. He recognizes the equality of masculine and feminine and fosters inspiration and collaboration instead of domination and competition. He is a leader that is compassionate, reliable, trustworthy, and authentic. He is the protector of the feminine heart, universal values, and divine order. He's not there yet. He's releasing some karma. He's understanding some mistakes. But he's not there yet in this masculine. Look at this beautiful, how they're called? The ears, the nobility, the confidence, just the elegance of the moves. He's not reckless. True masculine is not reckless. I must have you now. It's not passion. That's little boy's passion. I feel like he will feel that. I feel like he will be pushed back into, let's see what's happened. And we have the best person in the room. This is the insecurity card. And we have insecurity here as well. There's still insecurity. There's going to be no divine union if you are insecure in yourself, in who you are, and if you are insecure in your connection. And that's also, it's coming to my mind because when a divine feminine is ready for union, she trusts in her masculine. If he's not coming back, I trust him that he's on a journey somewhere doing what he's supposed to do. If he returned, I trust that he was guided to do something that we need to go through, right? I trust he's going to know the way. I surrender to his leadership. But you don't have that trust fully just yet. You don't know what's going on. You don't feel, again, it's this container. We need a container. We need that man that will be like, come down, woman. I got this. Right? You do you. You go and talk to spirit. You like, I don't know. I'm hearing that book of, my mind is crazy today. Candace Owens, just fix him a sandwich, right? It's about healthy femininity, not this toxic femininity that women these days are ruling with our masculine energy. But just fix him a sandwich. And I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but this is it. When a man is truly respectful, when he has that integrity, that commitment, that loyalty, that truth, and he devotes himself to you, that bit of a dominance in the physical world is truly beautiful. It's truly beautiful. And only people who are in their divine energy or near divine energy will understand me, because most people, especially those like young feminists, toxic feminists, they'll be like blah 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 blah. Just fix them a sandwich, all right? Okay, let's see what's coming. I feel like you're finding some humor in this situation. I kind of want to see your energy as well. Maybe we'll do that too, to like see what energy you're sitting in. Let's see what's coming in that month of December, because that's what we were freaking wanting to do, and everything went south. Things are not going right, okay, the way they're supposed to. Oh! All right. Maybe you're seeing a lot of fives. I'm hearing number 5. Maybe you would be hearing number 5. I'm hearing that there is still something that has to crumble. We have the Tower as well. I feel like the second half of December may be quite abruptive, quite emotional. Be very mindful and pending of your emotions. There's a reason. We remember what we said about anger. Address them immediately. Feel them. Feel into them. Don't deny them. Don't go into this mentality of, I've been on this journey for so long, I've been healing, I'm not supposed to feel that way. Feel whatever you feel. Feel what you want to feel. Feel it. Feel it. Embrace it. Feel it deep. Okay, feel it to the I'm hearing as well inner child, so maybe you're gonna have to have a little chit chat or tete-a-tete. I just heard with your inner child in the month of December. There is a new opportunity ahead. There is a new journey ahead, right? But this is like every journey has stages. Just like when we travel. There's a moment when we decide we're going to embark on a travel and we get the ticket. And there's a moment that we start packing our bag, and there's a moment we actually drive to the airport, okay? So you are now at that first stage. The decision has been taken. There's going to be a journey. There's going to be a new stage. There's going to be some sort of a transformation. But we're not yet ready to pack the bags, okay? There's certain things still that have to be... I'm hearing certain limitations. Hold on. It's just there's no structure. It's something is standing in between. Something needs to be closed out. I don't think I've ever been so confused. I'm hearing just sit and wait, okay? I'm hearing just sit and wait. There are certain things that need to be resolved, that need to be dissolved, that need to be handled, but it's like it's not for you. It's not for you. The cycle has not closed yet, but right now it's like you really need to sit pretty. You have that happiness in your heart. Focus on that, okay? You don't really have to let your masculine in to your happy life until he matches your energy. And as long as you guys, and I always say this to you, even not in divine love, okay? Even not in divine love. Even in I don't want to say normal love, but even in soulmate love. Even in freaking karmic love, any kind of love in the relationships, I always teach you guys that entering a new relationship with still karmic baggage is really bad energy. It's disrespectful. This is why true divine masculine, when he enters union with his divine feminine, I don't know why I keep going back to these thoughts and these things, right? Maybe it's important for this collective. Maybe it's some sort of a trauma and insecurity from the past. No, we do not want you to have your exes on social media. We do not want you to have the phone numbers of your exes in your phone. We do not want you to talk to them. And it's such a unmasculine energy. You know, like these men that always find excuses like, yeah, I slept with her or I dated her, but now we're just friends. And I'm, come on, get over yourself, right? Or like, so many people follow me on Instagram. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Yes, it matters. Yes, it matters. Or like my ex-girlfriend, but she's alone. Like she wanted me to like fix her sink or whatever. What? Do you know what I mean? I don't know why it's coming to my mind, but it's like, it's a respect towards your partner, how you clear your baggage, how you clear your past. No relationship will ever get nowhere if you are in a new relationship and you are still in touch and in any kind of contact with your exes. With exception, if this is your baby mama, baby daddy, obviously you're going to have a relationship with this person. And also sometimes, you know, I've known a couple of those really, you know, there can be situations when you were literally dating someone when you were 18 and there was like you were living on the same street and you were dating in high school and now you're both like freaking 40s and he's a buddy of yours and right. Do you know what I mean? Like zero interest, zero love, but bringing that karmic energy into relationship when you still have some unfinished business, alive and finished business, emotions. It's this energy, maybe it was a problem for you in the past. It's this energy of not allowing your current partner to even touch your phone because God forbid they're gonna see something. Your partner, I mean, like, listen, this is my phone. Okay, you can go to my Instagram, you can post for me, you can check my messages, you can check my emails, not to spy on me, but I have nothing to hide. This is this trust, this is this loyalty, this is this transparency, right? We shouldn't be doing that out of, on the other side, out of a respect of a privacy of another person. But if you are still something so ugly, so ugly, so maybe it's something that, maybe this is a reason why you're so insecure. I don't know why all these things are coming to my mind. It seems like it's so irrelevant, but for the right collective, maybe it would make sense. He has to come rejuvenated, right? He has to come rejuvenated, and it comes with security. Because why do men do that, or women do that? Why they flirt on a side, or keep having their exes on their phone so they can view their stories and their insecurities, need for validation. Such a weird reading. The sun. I feel like this collective, you are in such a weird energy that this is just truly uncanny. Okay, we have a lot of pages in this spread. There is going to be some sort of a shift. There is some sort of energy of things changing, things that have to really burn and fall to the ground in order to be rebuilt. I'm really, bottom line, this reading, you guys, the weirdest reading of the whole year. Bottom line, this reading, I feel you, this collective, you are already somehow in your divine feminine state. You're not maybe yet anchored in it because you still have some emotions, anger, insecurities, right? So maybe you're not yet anchored in it, but you're managing it, right? You're happy. You have your, you have your happiness, you have your good life, you have some thoughts that, maybe it's not time, maybe it's, right? It's him that has to still figure out certain things. It's him. That closing cycle. This is why I said to you, sit pretty. It doesn't matter how much it's gonna take. You have to be the gatekeeper. You have to be the one that will draw the line and say, as long as you're not in this energy, anything that I just mentioned, past closed, issues closed, renewed, not in the sense of materialistic sense, but just renewed, right? Ready, energetically ready to enter a beautiful, fulfilling, amazing, committed relationship. And he's not there yet. There's certain things that he still needs to figure out. I kind of wanted to do your energy. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of month of, there's going to be happiness, there's going to be challenge, there's going to be tower, there's going to be, laughter, a bit of it all. Embrace it. Be the observer. Sit pretty. What's your energy? Yeah, we have that Six of Voices on. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that they're actually teaching you to hold your... I'm hearing stronghold, to hold your ground, to hold your position, to hold your peace, not to allow anyone to interrupt your peace. And this is true divine feminine energy. It's like... we always want our masculine to return, but we want him to return right. If you're not returning right, I'm not interested. Even if you will never return right. I trust you will return right, but if it's not going to happen, I'm going to be happy still. And I'm not going to allow madness, karmic conflicts, ridiculous women calling you in the middle of the night because they feel lonely. No, that's not compassion to pick that up. It's lack of firmness. It's lack of masculine firmness. We have 2 8s, which is good. Abundance, infinity. You are entering calmer waters. I feel whatever happened with your masculine, it was needed for you as a test to ground you in your feminine energy, to really understand, if I feel it's not time, it's not time. And it's this final letting go. It's this moment when they come in and we don't respond, or they come in and we say no. because we feel, no. I mean, I love you, but what you're offering, the energy that you're bringing in, the energy, it's just the energy. It's not right. You're not cleansed, you're not rejuvenated, you're not, you know what I mean? You're not energetically ready. That's all we need. There's going to be a lot of emotions. There's going to be a lot of anchoring yourself in that self-love. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. I'm telling you. That's the thing. That's the guidance. There's still certain things that you're not seeing clearly, and this is why that lesson came forth. There's still a little bit of confusion, right? You have to find that dedication within you. I was hearing something for that. Hold on. Six of Voices. There is a little bit of like this I'm not liking this in your energy, to be honest. It's like you want it. You're tempted. And it's funny, 10 of Emotions, and we have the same card, 10 of Cups, in the exact same position. You know what I'm hearing? And this is truly Divine Feminine. I want you, but I don't want that. And this is true liberation. This is true freedom of a feminine. When we love ourselves, when we fill up all our cups, and we look in the eyes of that man and say, I love you, to the moon and back, to the freaking Saturn moons and back. I will always love you. There will never be anyone else. And it's not even a sacrifice. But that what you're offering currently, I don't want. I don't want flakiness. I don't want insecurity. I don't know a man that doesn't know what he wants and doesn't know what to do. You know, like I've it's coming to my mind, so I'm going to share this with you. I've had a conversation, private conversation with one of my best friends and a while ago, and we were sharing some past experiences, and we both agreed, and this is it. This is true divine masculine and feminine energy. There's nothing worse than a man that sits in front of you and is like, what do we do? How am I supposed to know? I am the feminine in this relationship. It pushes us in our masculine energy. Just like us chasing them and forcing them to do things and taking away their true freedom pushes them into their feminine. But the man that doesn't know what to do, what do you mean you don't know what to do? I'm supposed to know what to do? I'm supposed to know how to feel. I'm supposed to know how to help you to manage your feelings, your inner world, to connect you to values, to spirits, to the true path, to the guidance. But in the physical world, like when we're struggling with physical problems, a man that comes to you and what do? I don't know. How about you find a real man in this life and ask him? There's too much. It's like he wants it, but he doesn't know how. What do you mean you don't know how? I mean, there's nothing wrong. It's what I told you guys. There's nothing wrong in a man that says, I don't know how right now. But then immediately after, we need that next magical statement. I got you, baby. Don't worry. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. Figure it out. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is the sexiest thing that a man can say to a woman. Don't worry, babe. Don't worry. Just sit pretty. Sit pretty in your divinity. Okay? Do your thing. Don't worry about this physical world that you do not understand. Don't worry. That's the container. That's the security. I don't know. Emperor wanted to come through, but he didn't. We have the Magician. Tower at the bottom of the deck. All right, my sweet pie. Listen, you are somehow in your divine feminine energy, but it's not yet just fully grounded. It's not yet just fully anchored, right? So You are entering calmer waters of truly to your very core understanding that I love myself, I can be happy on my own, I fill out all my cups, I love this man, but I may as well love him from far if he's not in his divine masculine. If he is bringing in baggage, if he's bringing in insecurity, if he's bringing in, what do we do now? Right? There is a new path in front of you, and you are feeling this shift. You are feeling that change, right? I'm not liking there's a little bit of urgency in your energy. You may be tempted. You may be tempted. Maybe he needs my help. Maybe he needs my support. No, they need our guidance. But sometimes that guidance, you know that saying that Bashar said, a beautiful saying, sometimes the most living thing that you can do for somebody is to show them the consequences of their actions. This is how we guide them. This is the difference that people are not understanding. Divine masculine is a master of this physical world. So he guides us in the physical world. So when we don't know what to do in the physical world, it's not on us. We're not going to help him. Are you really thinking that you're supposed to hold his hand through him breaking up with his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife? What are you talking about? You're supposed to provide the spiritual guidance, the boundary for value, the inspiration to become a better man. That's it. Compassion, love, hold space for him. 5D. There is this path that you're eager to walk, right? But there's certain things that you need to discover as well on yourself, certain things that needs grounding, the power of that femininity. Everything that I said, it's going to make sense to you. If it's truly a reading, it's going to resonate. Although I don't think it's going to resonate with maybe one person, because this is the craziest reading ever. I always say this to you guys, I embody the energy of whoever I read for, collective, the energy that is around the collective, right? I am exhausted. I am energetically exhausted. This is why they say that women, to fully be in our feminine, we do energy work, always. We work with emotion, we work with spirit, right? We cannot have a man that will bring freaking 3D problems, nonsense problems, and what do? It's exhausting, but they're great at it. True men are great at it. True men are problem solvers. They're givers, they're conquerors, right? This is also how you should know how you feel into your energy, right? When you really are in your divine feminine, emotions, everything that is around, nurturing, connection to spirit, helping others, caring for others, things around the house, building a family, right? It gives you energy. And then you have to pay a freaking bill or fix your sink on your own. You're exhausted by even thinking about it, because it's not for us to be done. And a true divine masculine man, they love solving problems. They love fixing things. They love being that provider. But he just needs to step into that energy. Step into that energy. There's something about feminine empowerment that you still have to understand. There's a reason we talked about this through that fixing the sandwich, right? All right, I'm going to say no more because it's been not incredibly, but it's been a long reading, and I'm telling you, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. You person, your counterpart, okay, we are home for each other. This is why we have to be in that yin and yang in order for the true union to be sustained. We cannot exhaust each other. We have to inspire each other, give each other energy. Right now, the situation, dealing with him, it exhausts you. Okay? Because I'm exhausted. It's like I need a nap. And I feel like, do you know how I feel right now? Like one of those days that you have tons of problems and you have to solve it on your own. And those are masculine kind of problems, like changing your tires, fixing your car, fixing your sink, paying the bills. Right? Oh my God. Why do I have to deal with that? I don't wanna. Right? It's like I feel like you don't want to deal with that. Then don't sit pretty. Let him clean up his mess as a true man, and when he's ready, then he will return to you. He wants to hold like two birds. No, No, I hope this was somehow helpful because I feel like it made absolutely no sense. But I love you guys so incredibly much. Next week I will be popping on with readings for the next year, predictions for all of my collectives. For stay tuned, and yeah, I love you. Bye.